Have you always wanted to learn how to write computer codes? Have you always desired to create amazing websites, amazing applications, mobile applications? Have you always desired to learn computer programming languages like Python, JavaScript, C, C#, Kotlin, C++, and lots more? You just got it right. Because on this channel, we are focused on helping you gain full and up-to-date knowledge on the technologies. All videos on this channel will assume no prior knowledge because I will take you from the beginning level to the professional level, and with each language, you will be able to apply the knowledge that you gain here in building professional applications, professional projects. This way, you gain the requisite experience that could help you at your workplace or help you achieve that dream of yours. On this channel, I have an intention, I have a plan, and that is to build a family of proficient and profitable programmers. This we all can achieve together here as I go ahead to make fantastic videos where we cover the latest technology on each topic, and you on your part share these videos with your friends and loved ones. Won't it be awesome to build a great family of brilliant programmers? Your time is so much valued, and on this channel, you are so sure to get value for your time as we will work together to make sure that every complex topics will be made easy for your comprehension. And yes, about myself, I am Shadrach, also known as Wealthgate. I have been programming for well over 10 years now. I have taught students both online and in person. Considering my life, talking about my life revolves around my faith in God, music, medicine, family, songwriting, musical instruments, playing of musical instruments, to mention but a few. It is said that there is love in sharing, and this is why I will be sharing with you the latest technology on each language that will be taught on this channel. And on your part, you also have got to show some love to a friend by sharing these videos with your friend. Remember that when you like the videos on this channel, it goes to a larger population and you are able to share more love that way. So beginning with this video, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so that you become one of the first person to get notified on the awesome contents where we dissect the latest and up-to-date technology that will be delivered on this channel. I am committed to bringing you value for your time here. I think it's best to roll up our sleeves and get working even on this first video here. You see, we shall begin by working our way to building awesome, amazing websites. We will start with simple HTML5, CSS3. We will go over to the advanced CSS3. We are going to do with Sass preprocessors like CSS preprocessors. Just to say simple, we will be focusing on full stack web development. So we will go from the front end technology and we will work our way up to the back end technology. As you can tell, friends, it will be an awesome time here. It will be a splendid time here. So enough of the talk. Let's do some work here. Okay, so right into our laptops, we are gonna go ahead to open our browser. And so guys, the browser I'm gonna be using is Google Chrome. So right on our browser, we are gonna go straight to get our environment prepared. So what we are gonna do here is to type VS Code. So we want to download our text editor. The text editor I'm going to be using is Visual Studio Code. Now feel free to use any text code editor of your choice. So my first option is going to be Visual, the first one there. And just for you to know that my screen, I set it to black background to the dark mode because I spend a lot of time on my computer. So you have three options the moment you go ahead to type Visual Studio Code, there are three options there. Options for Windows, for Linux, and for Mac users. I am using Windows. So I will click on that. We are going to go ahead to save this at the location. I will save it at my download locations. I'm someone that always empties my download. So I'll just save it. And after installation, I'll simply empty it. So currently I have it downloaded there. And so you can save it. I'm not going to re-download it. And so the moment you do that, on my end, I'm going to cancel it here. Good. And so now we will go to the download location where it is saved. So here on the download, I have a couple of logos I was working on yesterday. And so you can see them. But here we have Visual Studio Code. Here we will double click on that. The very moment we double click on that, the download process will begin. Okay, so we are going to now accept the agreement. These are things you need to do as you go ahead to download that. So simply accept the agreement and then you go ahead with downloading. I accept it here and I click on next. Then I have selected all of this because I would want to be able to open files directly from their location on Visual Studio Code. So I have allowed add to path. Register code as an editor for supported file types. You can go ahead to click that. Add open with code action to Window Explorer directory context menu. All of these four I have selected them and I'm gonna click on next. I don't want to have a desktop icon, so I have next, and please go ahead to install. I have it installed already, so I'm not going to do that now. So even if I click on install, let's see what happens. And here it tells me prepare to install. Okay, so go ahead and install it. I have just started the installation process and we will just come back once that is done right here. Okay, so the installation process is complete and we are going to go ahead to launch Visual Studio Code. So we will simply click on finish there and I have launch Visual Studio Code checked. So that is going to launch Visual Studio Code for us. Go ahead and do the same thing and you have Visual Studio Code right up. Okay, so we got Visual Studio Code and this is the page that we see. I hope it's the same thing that you have on your screen. So this page begins with the get started and it's going to have the new file, open folder. You may want to go through the walkthroughs, get started with VS Code. That's optional. I'll be taking you through that, so I wouldn't say that's necessary, but if you have the time, please go ahead to do that. And you have learned the fundamentals. That's also up to you. I also have Python installed, and so we are going to be covering a lot of programs here on this channel. And so we just began with this. We will be going with HTML5 as we said before. So let's go ahead to close this get started. And we have the Explorer. There is no folder or file that is open at the moment. So it says no folder opened. You have not yet opened a folder. We just installed Visual Studio Code. So what are we going to do now? What we want to do is to install some extensions that will be of great help to us even in this journey. So with me, you're going to go together to the extension icon. Okay, so the icon for extension is right there, this particular one. You click on that and let's go ahead to install the first one. You're going to type in the search bar auto, and all of the options, or most of the options, all of them basically with auto will come up. We're going to start with the auto rename tag. That's the first one. So when you click on that, you have it installed. On my screen, we have on install. This is because I have it installed. So every of the plugin or extension that we get to, once you see on install on my screen, it should be installed on your own screen. The next plugin is going to be auto close tag. So this will help us automatically close every tag that we write. Every start tag that has a close and end tag will be automatically closed. So here again, it is installed. Then I will not install this auto import. I have not even used this, so automatically find passes. I'm not installing that one. So we're going to do autocomplete tag. The autocomplete tag, it's also installed, so feel free to to install that one as well. Okay, so we just got some of those auto extensions installed. Autocomplete tag, go ahead to install that. And let's see, we have auto save is also supposed to be installed. Auto save, where is that? So you can just type save there. So save, and let's get that plugin. Come on. So auto save on window change. Usually when you type a code, it's important to save it in order to see what you have written on the browser. So we just save that, auto save, and we have it installed. All of these plugins are currently installed on my VS Code. So even though I just did another installation, right? Okay, and we go on with the autos. Now the other one we are going to save, I'll go into install. We will go to the live server, and please feel free to install the live server. So this is like a local server with live reload features for our pages. So what we write, we're going to see them reloaded, uploaded, the changes reflected on our browser in real time, basically. Okay, so that's the live server. And we will also install another plugin called Prettier. So this one we want to use to format our code and make it easily readable for us. So we will install that plugin Prettier as well. Okay, I hope you are following. All of these plugins, the essence is to make life easy for us as we write our code, and that's the reason we have to do all of these installations. Okay, good. Let's go ahead again. So we just did Prettier, and there are more plugins that we are going to be installing as we go on. But for now, I think we have a good set of plugins for us to work with. So if you do install them, like at the bottom right of my screen, you would already see the live server there. When I just take my cursor to go live, you see it says click to run live server, and that is going to upload the pages, the code that we have on that page. It's going to upload it to, it's going to open your default browser basically. And I would advise that we use same kind of browser. Like I'm going to be using Google Chrome, so feel free to use the same. You are free to also use Microsoft Edge. You can also use Firefox, but I am going to be using Google Chrome. And if you want to have the same thing that I will be using, then feel free to use Google Chrome. Now, so we are going to close this extension window. We're going to close it by clicking on the extensions, and this is the last extension we had installed. We will close this, and we have a clear screen. So I'm going to stop this video here because this is already 15 minutes video. So at the next video, we will go right into HTML, what it is, the elements involved in HTML. We'll begin to look at them. We will look at the boilerplate code. We'll get to understand what they mean. And yes, we are on a journey here to build proficient and profitable programmers, individuals who will write good code. If you enjoyed this content, yes, you're going to do me a pleasure, do this channel a pleasure of liking this video. And you know, we said there is love in sharing. Share this video with a friend so that we will all be on this journey together. Subscribe to this very channel, and see you on the next video. Cheers to your success. Goodbye, everyone.